Hey guys. Okay, sorry if my ugly cry face comes out in this video because this is an actually really hard thing to talk about. Okay. This year, well last year, no, it was more this year. I had a really, really, really great friend. His name is Dallas. And we had met online and we video chatted for a long time, and he was just really, really nice. I had been, at the time I had been dating, I know I shouldn't have, but I had been dating this guy named Caden. And when he took me to the movies, I really didn't want to be dating him anymore, so I broke up with him on Monday, and and he got really mad at me for it. So we didn't really speak, and he was mad at me for a long time. And Dallas was really helping me with it because actually Caden was a really nice person, but then he turned bad, and I guess it was my fault. But Dallas, well, Caden got in contact with me again, and we were talking, and we were like being friends again. And I was still a really good friend with Dallas, and he, well, out of the blue, a couple days later, Caden asked if I wanted to date him again, and I kept telling him no, and then he got mad again, and my cousin Randy was helping me because he kept getting mad, and then Dallas texted me, and he asked how I was doing. I said I'm not okay because Caden kept texting me and yelling at me and calling me really rude names and calling Randy really rude names, and then I told Dallas that he had asked to be my boyfriend again, and Dallas told me to get him off my back, tell him that you and I are dating. And so I told Caden that we were dating, and that only made him 3 times more mad. And so after that whole thing, I guess, I don't know if Caden had been texting Dallas or whatever, but like a week after the whole fight with Caden, I had I had well, Dallas had texted me and told me that he was getting bullied a lot, and that I was his only friend, and I didn't believe him because he was a really nice person. But he kept telling me that these people were being so mean to him. And then one day he sent a picture of himself, and he had accidentally worn a short sleeve, and he had cut it. And I could tell because I know what that stuff looks like. And so I started yelling at him over text, and he didn't listen to me, and he didn't stop. So I stopped talking to him for a little while because I was kind of punishing him for doing that to himself. And once I texted him again, we were like the best of friends, and he kept telling me that the bullying at school was getting worse, and I didn't listen to him, and I didn't help him with anything. I didn't text his mom or anything. And I had texted him on Friday, and my friend and Randy had come over, and I texted him Friday. Randy came over for the whole weekend, and he hadn't texted me back. And then on Monday, we didn't have school because there was rain and snow. And I texted him on Facebook, and I asked him if he had school. And his mom texted me and said that he had taken his life on Friday, and I remember not being able to stop crying, and Randy came over, because I didn't even know what I had read, and I just didn't know what to do. And I was downstairs, and Randy was upstairs doing something. Then when she came downstairs and she saw me, she asked what was wrong, and I told her that Dallas was gone. I told her that Dallas was gone, and she asked what I meant by gone, and I didn't answer her, and I just kept looking at the screen. And she came over and hugged me, because she knew exactly what I was talking about. February, I think, 26th. Dallas had, he had, he had hung himself, and his mom found him, and I can't even imagine what that would be like. He was only 13 years old, and I didn't even believe him, that he was getting crap like that. And my best friend, well, I just felt like I had lost my best friend, which I did. And the last thing I told him before was, the last thing I told him that he would know was get over yourself. He died with the last thing I told him being get over yourself. I'm sorry. I am so ugly when I cry. But, just before I go, just always tell your friends how much they mean to you, because you never know when you're gonna lose them.